Hi everyone, this is your RANTRA for I Can Unlearn and Create the Reality I Choose. I'm beginning to realize just how powerful my mind is. I'm realizing that whatever I believe dictates my entire reality. I'm beginning to see that I cannot experience anything beyond what I believe, and those beliefs and values run deep into my unconscious mind. I can't possibly know consciously what they all are. So the only way to expand my awareness is to let go of all of my beliefs and start again. Even more interesting, I'm learning that it doesn't matter whether I think what I believe is right or wrong, since what I believe dictates that too. Until I learn to let go of all my beliefs, I'm limited by the mindset and thinking I've already learned. If I want a new life experience, it's time to start again. I want to unlearn everything that I have learned. I also know that when I let go of everything I think I know, or think I believe, or think is right consciously, I open access to my inner teaching, my intuition, my inner wisdom. I really want to feel that connection on a daily basis. I am going to dive deep into the magic of my mind. I'm going to question every single one of my beliefs, and I'm going to ask myself whether it matters if it is truth or untruth, real or unreal. Does it actually impact my life now, whether I choose to hold on to or let go of that idea? Then I'm going to ask myself what beliefs I've inherited from family, extended family, friends, school, religious teaching, further education, work colleagues, society, the media and beyond. I'm going to ask myself, what if none of these beliefs are true? And does it make a difference to my life now either way? I know that suggestions or ideas presented to me from the external are no different to spells. If I accept them freely, I allow them to cast a spell over my mind, to hypnotise me, if you will, and influence my reality. Do I really want my reality created by spells cast from the external, or do I want my reality to be created by me? And just as I have no desire for my reality to be created by spells cast outside of me, I have absolutely no desire to create anyone else's reality by trying to hypnotise them with my spells or ideas. If I can master the creation of my own reality, I can choose to share my technique rather than my opinion. I'm going to practice holding on to ideas and beliefs loosely in my mind. I'm going to trust that the more loosely I hold my beliefs, the greater my potential to move towards an unlimited mindset. And if I can entertain an idea in my mind, allow it to dance around without any need or requirement for it to be right or wrong, good or bad, or related to me in any way, shape or form, I am working my way towards more freedom than I have ever known in my life. The easier and freer the thought flow, the stronger my connection with my own wisdom, my intuition. The less I judge or react, and the more I accept with no reaction, the freer I am in my mind, and the more power I have to create my reality. It's quite simple. What I believe creates the life I have. So the only question I want to pay attention to is, does believing this get me nearer or further from the reality I want? I am the designer of my life and the creator of my world, and now I know this, I'm beginning to see my creation manifesting faster and faster. And as my intuitive nature becomes stronger and stronger every day, I can entertain absolutely any thought or idea in my mind and decide whether or not to accept or discard based on whether or not it supports the reality I want. No judgment, a simple yes or no. Even more enlightening is the realization that when I let go of my ego identity centered around the concept of separation, I begin to heal the behavior that has disempowered me from creating my reality as I want it. the behaviour that has allowed external thought spells to cast imprisonment and limitation over my mindset. When I move to a perspective of oneness, when I see myself in others and all my behaviour as acceptable, I am closer to freedom, and that is what I want. This is my RANTRA, and I am unlearning and freeing my mind every single day and creating the reality I want.